So I just did a review of the Omnidesk Pro 2020 edition, and if you want to check that out, I'll put a link to that in the video description below. But this is the other desk I was talking about in that review. This is part of the Pokemon collection. Now, like I said, I originally just intended to feature this in that original review, but I was so impressed with so many aspects of this table that, yep, I'm going to do a separate video for this. So first of all, if you're wondering which Omnidesk this is based on, this is not based on the Omnidesk Zero, which, if you're wondering, is sort of the budget version. So this actually is based on the Omnidesk Pro. So you still get the premium 3-section dual motor, you get the same height range, and you get the same motor speed as well. Now, this is not actually going to be another technical review like the one I did for the Omnidesk Pro. This is just basically talking about the Pokemon design specifically. If you want to check out a more detailed review, go check out my review of the Omnidesk Pro 2020. But I do realize in that review, I actually forgot to mention this. So in the Omnidesk Pro, you do get a cubby hole as well, where you can help, manage your cables better. This is an excellent feature. And yes, not only on the Pokemon table, you also get this on the actual Omnidesk Pro as well. So yes, this is just one of 3 different desks that you can get in the Pokemon collection. So this one is called the Classic. They also have one called the Evolution, which is sort of like a giant, sort of like a Pokeball design. And actually my personal favorite that they call the Icon. So the Icon actually is a black table with a giant picture of Charizard on it, and that is actually my favorite because, well, I'm actually a fan of Charizard. Now, simply put, they did a fantastic job in terms of design. We're going to talk more about that. Like I said, this one is in white. The Evolution is sort of like a half white, half red, and the Icon is a black table. Now, I personally like the black one, not just because of Charizard, but if you see like on this table, so this is the Classic one, even after a couple of weeks of use, I did notice a couple of scuff marks on the top of the table, and it wasn't that easy to remove. So yeah, just another reason why I would recommend the Pokemon Collection Icon desk. Now, not because this isn't as well done as the other two, it's just because it's white. So yeah, scuff marks are going to be a little bit more obvious. One thing I do wish though is that they had a surface similar to the powder coated version that they have in the Omnidesk Pro. So they have a powder coated black, white, and pink. I was kind of hoping for a powder coated finish here, but it's more of a smooth finish. But yeah, in terms of the design, in terms of the print, now first of all, it's not a bunch of stickers that is stuck on a normal Omnidesk. It looks like it's printed on, and it's a really good quality. You can't scratch it off. The colors are really vibrant. I'm pretty sure that these designs will last a pretty long time. Now, specifically for the Classic, over here you can see you've got a few Pokemon here. You've got stuff from the Gen 1 and the Gen 8 as well. You've got a Pokemon logo. And what I really like is that, yes, of course, they're going to put their branding here. So you've got the Omnidesk and the Pokemon branding. I like that it's not too big. It's just the right size without being too obnoxious. And they didn't just stop there, right? So at the sides of the table and the sides of the legs as well, you get this sort of Pokeball motif. It sort of fades into the table, and then at the side, I really like that. Now, on the Evolution and the Icon, it's actually a black frame, and on the black frame, you have more of a gold Pokeball motif. Now, I can't say which one I prefer. I think both of them look absolutely brilliant. Now, one thing I will say though, because yeah, like I said, this is a motorized standing desk. Now, the Pokeball motif on the sides of the legs, they are only on the outermost legs. And when you raise the table, you realize that the inner bars of the legs don't have a design. I kind of wish, and I thought it would be cool if you raise the table, you get sort of hidden designs of like even more Pokemon or something like that, but they didn't. It's just plain white, and that's a bit of a shame. Having said that, I do suspect that the reason why they didn't do that is maybe because multiple times raising and lowering the table, maybe those designs will get damaged. I'm not sure. Now, usually when brands do collaboration, one of the biggest drawbacks and one of the biggest downsides is that the price for that product usually skyrockets. One very good example is like the Samsung Galaxy Z Flip. That phone in itself is already very expensive. It's about 1,008 Singapore dollars, I think. And then they did an edition with Thom Browne, that fashion brand. And so they had a special edition for that phone. It came with a special Thom Browne edition earbuds and a watch. and suddenly that price jumped to about 3,400 Singapore dollars, so it almost doubled. Granted, it did come with the earbuds and the watch, but with the regular Galaxy Z Flip, if you combine those with the regular earbuds and the regular watch, it still comes up to about 2,001. So they basically jacked up the price by more than $1,000 just because of their branding. So yeah, it does seem like I'm trying to set you up for the price of this Pokemon Collection desk, and no, it is not an astronomical price, alright? In fact, the same configuration for this desk compared to the one where I reviewed the Omnidesk Pro, so with all the accessories, and go check out the video if you want to know what exactly I got with that desk, it only costs about $100 and maybe $50 more. That's all. And I think that's more than fair considering how much Omnidesk had to pay Pokemon or Nintendo, you know, for this whole Pokemon license. So overall, I think Omnidesk did a fantastic job, and I actually wish that they have more of these collaborations with different games and different brands. I think that's a really cool thing to do. Now, honestly, Omnidesk could have very easily just thrown a bunch of stickers, not really care so much, and then just sold them. But they didn't. They put in a lot of effort, and the design to the finish, everything is so premium, and I'm glad that they managed to do this to match the premium quality of the Omnidesk Pro 2020 edition. Alright, so that about wraps up my pretty quick review of the Pokemon Collection by Omnidesk. Now, if you like this video, you know what to do, and I would love it if you would subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon to receive notifications on our next video. I'm JP, and I'll see you real soon.